Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today, we're diving into Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert B. Cialdini, published in 1984. This influential book explores the psychology behind why people say yes and how to apply these insights ethically in everyday life. Let's dive into the key concepts and insights so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. Robert Cialdini, a renowned psychologist, identifies 6 key principles of influence that he calls weapons of influence. These principles are based on extensive research and real-world examples, providing a deep understanding of the factors that drive human behavior. The first principle is reciprocity. This principle is based on the idea that people feel obligated to return favors or kindnesses. When someone does something for us, we naturally want to do something in return. Cialdini illustrates this with examples from various cultures where the norm of reciprocity is deeply ingrained. For instance, when a friend invites you to a party, you feel compelled to invite them to one of your events. In a business context, giving a free sample or a small gift can significantly increase the likelihood of a sale because the recipient feels a subconscious obligation to reciprocate. The second principle is commitment and consistency. Once people commit to something, they are more likely to follow through because they want to appear consistent in their actions and beliefs. This principle is particularly powerful when the commitment is made publicly. Cialdini highlights studies showing that when individuals make a small initial commitment, they are more likely to comply with larger requests later on. For example, signing a petition makes someone more likely to support the cause actively. Social proof is the third principle. People tend to look to others to determine their own actions, especially in situations of uncertainty. This principle explains why testimonials, reviews, and popularity indicators are so influential. When people see that others are engaging in a behavior, they are more likely to do the same. Cialdini shares the example of a restaurant that increased its bookings by simply telling callers, "Many of our guests have enjoyed their experience here." The fourth principle is liking. People are more likely to be influenced by those they like. Factors that increase likability include physical attractiveness, similarity, compliments, and cooperation. Cialdini discusses how salespeople often find common ground with customers to build rapport and how this increases their persuasiveness. He also mentions the halo effect, where one positive attribute can lead to the assumption of other positive traits. Authority is the fifth principle. People tend to obey authority figures or experts. This principle is rooted in the socialization process, where individuals learn to respect and follow authority from a young age. Cialdini points out that titles, uniforms, and credentials can significantly boost one's perceived authority and persuasiveness. He references studies where people were more likely to follow directions from someone in a lab coat or a uniform. The final principle is scarcity. People are more likely to value something that is scarce or in limited supply. This principle explains why limited-time offers and exclusive deals are so effective. The fear of missing out drives people to act quickly to secure scarce resources. Cialdini shares examples from marketing strategies where highlighting the rarity or unique value of a product significantly boosts sales. Cialdini emphasizes that while these principles can be incredibly powerful, they must be used ethically. Manipulating others for personal gain can lead to mistrust and long-term damage to relationships and reputations. Instead, understanding these principles should be used to create genuine value and foster positive, mutually beneficial interactions. Throughout the book, Cialdini provides numerous examples and case studies to illustrate how these principles operate in various contexts, from everyday life to business and politics. His research is presented in an engaging and accessible manner, making complex psychological concepts easy to understand and apply. In conclusion, Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion offers a comprehensive and insightful exploration of the factors that drive human behavior and decision-making. Robert Cialdini's 6 principles of influence, reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, liking, authority, and scarcity, provide a powerful framework for understanding and ethically applying the psychology of persuasion. By mastering these principles, we can become more effective communicators, marketers, and leaders. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.